Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with my Scrap Backwards Monday video. I'm late today because I had a little medical procedure this morning and I forgot to do it, to do the page ahead of time. I did a couple other things that were due, but I thought I had done this one before I left on my trip last week, but no, I had not. So I pulled up I had a tablet, a paper pad with not a whole lot of sheets left of Vicki Boutin's Where To Next. And I recently was at a store that had this sticker sheet from Where To Next, and I knew I didn't have any of these stickers left. So I bought it, and I put that in my Scrap Backwards kit. So I've got it to use. And I have this map page and this orange pattern paper that's from that paper pad. And then I had I also had a scrap of the paper airplane paper that had these envelopes on the reverse side. I had this sheet, I guess it was this, of this paper. This is from Discover and Create. And this gray is very similar to the gray that's in the water on the map, the city map. And I kind of like the yellow, so I thought I'd maybe layer these kind of behind here. Let me see if I can do that. That seems to work, and I will just go ahead and glue it. I'm going to use some like layering on here just for interest, because the design is just exceedingly simple. So I'm going to put the photo there. I think the title will go there. And I have this bowl of goodies that I'm going to kind of build clusters with. These are photos that James took at Red Rocks in Colorado, where he went for a concert. He had a an unused plane ticket from a work trip that was canceled, and he had it was worth enough to get him out there, and he had a gift to get the tickets to see a couple groups. He went 2 nights, and then he's staying in Morrison, and then this morning he went back to Red Rocks and to do a run, and there were a lot of people out there watching the sunrise, and he said it's just like everybody talks to you and everybody's friendly, and he was just very impressed, and he's in love with the place. So I'm using I just kind of glued that down. I'm using a border strip, and it doesn't go all the way across, but the photo's gonna be there, so I'm gonna cut it in half and run it there. And the photo will go here, so I should run this there. Let me see if I can make sure to get that. I think this is slanted, and what I want is that. And I'm trying to get the blue stripe right up at the orange border, so that looks reasonably good. I need to have room for my title here. And I have a group of florals here that I was going to use kind of like so, but that's going to stick off the page. If I'm going to have room for the title, then I don't have room for that there. So instead, I think I'll use it down here, and I'll maybe use this for some other embellishing or journaling or something. So let me get, I don't want this dead center. So since I'm not going to use that floral, I'm going to move it a little further to the right than I might otherwise have done. I'm not going to put foam under it because it's got enough layers that I think I'm good. Okay. I have another floral here that I want to layer on that. And then there is, on the sticker sheet, there's a little map that I'm going to add there. Let me get this down. Whoops. I lifted that right up. A little getaway adventure. And let's see where I want this. I want the handle to kind of be, to show that break. And I cut through the handle, but I'm going to be layering, sorry about that. I'm going to be layering the flower. I've lost the flower. I'm going to be layering this over it, and so that won't, the fact that it's disconnected won't show. I'm going to do that, and then I have some kind of fabric leaves. I'm not sure how I'm going to adhere these. Let me see if they'll take tape. I'm going to kind of put some of that just for a little bit different texture. And that seems to work. Let me bend these a little and kind of curl the flowers up. Now I can do this one. I love this collection so much. I like the florals. I like the icons. I like everything about it. Now, I have some more of those leaves to put down here. And I don't know that it matters which side. Put that there, and then I have the gold ones. I'm sure were meant for fall. And then I have some little tiny flowers that I believe I'm going to there's a back side on this. I think I'm going to adhere these with liquid glue. And some of them are kind of pinkish, and some are yellow, and some are white with yellow centers. I'm going to do that, and then this white with yellow centers. it was unexpectedly cold. In fact, the first night he was there, it was pouring down rain, and it was kind of chilly. The next night, it was snowing heavily. So this is how how he was dressed when he first arrived, and then this is when he fully suited up because they realized he was going to be sitting outside in the snow while it was snowing. So I want to use this burr somewhere, and I don't just want to lay it right on top of the sky. I don't want to cover the whole sky, and I don't want to put it down here. I have something else that I want to put kind of across this way. So let me do that first, since that's my important thing. I'm going to center it kind of right there. And I have these tags which kind of go along with the color scheme. There's a gold and there's and these are recent acquisitions from the retreat I went to, and they are I put all of my retreat goodies in my Scrap Backwards kit, so I'm using some of those. Let's do that like that, and then I'm gonna put that down, and I'm gonna cover that up. I don't have any need for that. That sentiment. Let's see. Put that right there. And if I do this so that the burr is up on the tags and just the clip, this is from at least 2 winters ago from Bramble Fox. We don't have a lot of like really cold weather here, and I don't have that many photos that burr would be an appropriate sentiment on. But I'm going to put that there, and to balance that navy blue, I have this this flare, and I kind of had the idea that I might put it down here in the middle of the flowers. This came from Bramble Fox. I think it was part of the joint venture with Dottie about Flare at some point. And a while back they offered some grab bag type boxes, and I think that was in one of them. So I'm going to incorporate this electric guitar into the title, and I'm going to add these 2 little Bramble Fox music notes. Because after all, it was a concert he was there to see. He is just really loving that part of the country. He hasn't spent much time. Well, not that he remembers. He spent some time in the mountains when he was a kid, because I used to travel to Denver and Salt Lake City and Casper, Wyoming a lot for my job. And I took him with me, and he's been skiing in all of those places. He's been skiing in Colorado at Keystone, and in Salt Lake City at Park City or Park West. I think it was Park West that we went. And he's been but he was like, I don't know, 4. So he doesn't remember much about the area. And then he's been skiing and golfing in Casper, Wyoming. So let's see, where do I want to put my double hearts? I kind of want to, well, let me decide that later. I'll put them over here. I still have some more leaves and flowers that I can add to the title cluster, like that. I love these little white flowers with the yellow centers. And I'll put one right here. And then that'll kind of anchor some, it'll kind of give me some spots that would be appropriate to do some sequins. I have a sequin mix picked out that is really beautiful. Put that right there. And I think I'm going to add this little pink flower. Just kind of small decoration. I have this one leaf left, which I could put right there. I'll slide it under the camera. And that uses up my entire stash of those, and those were from my Scrap Backwards kit. They've been in my Scrap Backwards kit forever, so I kind of decided that I'd use them. Okay, now let's go. I wanted to use one of these phrase stickers. I wanted to, I like this one. Dreams are meant to be lived. That is a very appropriate sentiment for this. Red Rocks has been on his bucket list for a very long time. He's always wanted to see a concert there. And when he was trying to figure out where to use his ticket to, he thought about several different options and decided on Red Rocks when he checked the concert schedule, and there were bands he wanted to see. Sublime being one. I love this photo that he got of the concert crowd and the band name being projected onto the rock. It's the same rock as that one, but with different lighting. Okay. All right. So this is also from Discover and Create. Now, that little map that I wanted to use right here will be perfect. Let me move this over so that I can get to that. Let's see. I'm going to put a piece of foam back here so that it'll stick to the background no matter how wonky I place it there. So that's there. And then I've already got the camera. I fussy cut that from a 3x4 card. I've got a couple butterflies, not really sure the butterflies. What I like is this little reward thing, award, not reward, award thing that says so many photos. And I'm not sure where I want to put it. Maybe here? That works for me. I like that. Let's see. Do I have any of the dots left? If I had them, I think they would be in here, and it doesn't look like I do. I didn't think I'd use them all, but who knows? I had several things that were due to be turned in early, and I did several pages knowing that I was going to be in the hospital today. So I'll just kind of layer that right there. So many photos. And I kind of like the little stars. I'll put the stars maybe by the small flowers, and that will allow me to kind of group some sequins there. Let's put that right. Well, let's put it here on the photo. That's kind of cool. And I'll take this one and put it right. I'll do it over here. I'll put it on the strap. And there was something else here that I kind of liked, but I'm kind of thinking I don't need much else. I like the This Place geotag, but where would I put it? Where should it go? Like here? Maybe kind of tucked in under there. That works. And I think I'll save the rest of these for other pages, put it down with the tablet, and now we go to sequins. And before I do, oops, let me get my hearts. I'll put the hearts over here on this side of this little kind of subtitle-y thing. And what I like is that this one is black, which is the color of the banner here. And this one is wood, and it has little striations, little lines through it that look just like the background, looks just like the city map. Okay, so what I want to do here, I have two different sequin mixes. This one is My Sunshine, and this one is Home Sweet Home. This has a lot of beautiful oranges in it. This one does too, paler oranges, but these have some wood veneer, leaf sprigs, and flowers. And I want to see if I can use any of those. I don't think so. I suppose one could go there, but that kind of looks like it's overdone. And this flower, I've already got those others. I'm going to keep these out of the sequin pack, and I'll put them into my little bucket of stuff I want to use soon. And now I'm going to pour a few of these out. And I'm not going to do a lot of sequins, maybe one or two bits of sparkle in each of those cluster areas. And I won't use this one. This one has some coppery looking oranges, but it's got a lot of pinks. Okay. Put it back in there. I'm really liking this page. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to pick this very vivid, okay, not picking it up. It's not a cupped sequin, it's a flat, and those are very, very hard to pick up with my tweezers. Okay, that's got the little dimple has not completely been weeded out. So I'll do that. And then I'll do one here and one over here. And that sparkle is going to kind of bring your eye to those flowers. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Okay, I don't have any more glue spots down. I'm going to put one right here, and I'll use this yellow one. I kind of like adding that blue there and there, because there's a little blue here, and of course the sky there. The night sky is a gorgeous blue in that photograph that James took. He has a much newer phone with a much better camera than mine, so I love the photos he takes. I'm going to put a little sequin down here by the hearts, which should draw your eye down to there. And I'll do one right there. And I'm going to do one of those orange ones that's so hard to grab from here. There, oh, I had it. Okay, I think I'm done. Now, I think I'm going to kind of curl up the ends of the papers just to emphasize the layers, kind of make them look a little fluffier. And that will look more like a stack of papers and the photo on top. Okay, I'm done. I will add some journaling about the concert. I know that he saw Sublime, but I know he saw some other bands, so I'll do something like that right in here. I was maybe going to put some embellishments there, but I'm going to leave that for journaling, and I'm going to journal this way. I'll write across that way a few lines. And so we're done. And I wish you a happy Scrap Backwards Monday. I normally try to mix up my collections a little bit more than I did here. I kind of I kind of pulled, to be honest, when I knew that I was going to scrap something about his trip, that he has about 50 pictures, and I wasn't sure which ones or how many or where they'd go on the page. Didn't know quite what the design was going to be, but I I picked the map paper immediately. I had this orange scrap in kind of back in with my scraps in the kit, and then the rest was a sticker sheet, and then I had this gray piece left from Discover and Create that I used in a different oh, now I can't find the sequin mix that I pulled this from. I'll have to put this someplace where it won't tump out. And so it wasn't exactly, this wasn't done exactly with my backwards process, but I did use a lot from my Scrap Backwards kit. I killed these fabric things, and those are my last music notes. I have a few more guitars, and I'm kind of working on that sticker sheet. I'll probably try to be consistent and use similar supplies from and those same stickers for all of his pictures from Red Rock. And so you'll be seeing those, and I will always tag my Scrap Backwards kit when I post to Instagram, and if I've used my kit, I'll post it in the group, the Facebook group, the Scrap Backwards Facebook group. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.